All right, guys, today we are gonna just craft on the fly because I have an idea for a belly band, but I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out. So we're going to create together, and the dogs are in and it's cold as I'll get outside. So yeah, we're just gonna see. So I'm gonna make it 5.5 inches wide, right? Let's make it 5 inches wide. And then I'm thinking 3 inches, maybe? So I'm just gonna cut down these little pieces here. That was kind of left over from maybe you, no, yeah, you have seen the video I used these with. So since I have four things of ephemera, I guess is the word I'm looking for, or 4 journals or 3 journals, and that I'm not sure if I'm going to make a 4th one or if I'm just going to sell the ephemera as a pack. So anyways, all right, so and I think stack all these together and then just trim them off all the same. So we're going to make it 5 inches, 5 by 3. How about, see, I think I kind of like the 5.5 idea, but that would go edge to edge. So maybe we better go down just a tiny bit. Okay, so these will be the base. And then use, this is just cream colored cardstock, or paper, cream paper. I think I ordered it off of Amazon. So I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go 4.5. We should be about even, but we are not, alas. Wait, so that's like 4.5. What the what? Oh, that's 4 inches. Okay, we'll just save those for later. So I'm gonna cut quite a few of these. I'm not even gonna really keep track. Well, maybe I will. So we really only need 4 like that, so 2 more. Because I'm actually thinking these will be kind of a staple type if we can get it figured out as far as like future journals. Because I think once we get kind of the prototype done, we will just be able to kind of mass make them, if you will. All right, I think that's all I need of that one. And then I'm gonna need my scoreboard. So we have 11, and so this is 3 inches tall. So what if we went at 2.5 inch intervals? We'll try it. Okay, so 2.5, then we go to 5, and then 7.5, right? And then let's see what, okay, what is that? So 8 and 2 is 10. Okay, so we'll have 1 inch left. That's perfectly fine. Oops. But how about we score it normally? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna do that to all 4. 2.5, 5, 7.5, and 10. Two and a half, 5, 7.5, and 10. 5, 7.5, and 10. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna score these accordion-like. We'll just work with one for right now, so we can kind of get a game plan after this. I guess I'm just trying to line it up as best that I can. Okay. See, this was 4.5, so I'm thinking that I want to do what do I want to do? This is 5, right? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 and like a quarter. Let's do 4 3/4 as a top here. And to do that, what did we say that was going to be? 4 3/4. So I'm going to take the 8x8 and just see what I have in here. If not, we'll go to the 6x6 pad. Let's do this one. Okay, so I'm gonna cut her out here again. So what did we decide? It's got to be 4 3/4, or 4. Let's do 4 and like 7/8, and then we can always take it shorter. We just can't go backwards, if that makes sense. And I'll just grab one of these extras here. Yep, I think so. Then we have it 3 inches, so let's do the 2 1/4. We'll try that. Or 3/4. My apologies. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be it. So 4 7/8, and then 2 3/4. Quite big enough. So let's set these in our pile, and so we need 2 more. So I'm gonna grab the 6x6 pad because they're all identical, only they're just a little bit obviously smaller in scale. I may have already used the one out of this one, which I think I almost, or yep, I think I did. So let's see what else we have in the 8x8 pad. The big one, I guess. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking this through. Okay, I think I've changed my mind and I'm gonna use the remnants of this. So what did we say? It needs to be 4 this way. let's do 2 3/4 this way. 4 7/8 this way. And I think I'll use this side for it. Okay. So I'll do 2 3/4 and 4 7/8. Okay. Okay. All right, so we've got this base. I think I want corners rounded. Do it at the 1/4 inch. Okay. Use the vintage photo. Okay. I'm gonna just kind of go, just catch those edges. I'm not gonna be overly picky. I'm just catching some of the edges, and I'm not doing a full ink up. I'm just catching some of those edges. Okay. Now I want this centered in here, but I think ultimately to do it, we'll do the top piece here and get that all centered. Okay, so I'm gonna want to put this kind of centered. Right under here. It's about 1/4 inch from the bottom, or 1/8 inch, give or take a little bit. And I haven't used my glue in days, so this will be interesting. Yeah, it's supposed to snow today, and then it's also supposed to be like -5 tomorrow, I think, the last time I looked, which will be Sunday, so it's definitely a stay in tomorrow. And I still have yet to get all my Christmas decorations down, so that's my goal this weekend. To get you guys some videos, and then also to now we're going to put this on. I'm hoping that I can line it out pretty well before I put it all the way down. There we go. I'm gonna call that good. Open it up to make sure I didn't get any glue anywhere. Now we need to work on a closure, obviously, because it's not going to stay exactly like that, right? Like when it's on a page or whatever. So I've had a couple of different ideas. And none of which I think will work now. So because really, I mean, this concept, if you wanted to use it somewhere, like everywhere, right? Like you could use it as like a tall pocket or a side tuck on either side. And then this is just front and back, more journaling spots for the journal. but I want it as a belly band so it can go down or up. Now, but how do we keep it closed? All right, I'm gonna pause the video for just a second. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I did some thinking, and what I wanted to do is not gonna work exactly how I wanted it to. So we're gonna complete these in this video. And then in the next video, we're gonna make one for what I was thinking. So in essence, we'll end up having more than we need, but hold on. Hold on. I'm having some more thought here. Instead of like a 1-inch circle, what would happen if we did one of our decorative ones, or like a smaller circle? Because this one's a 3/4. Let's just, because I think I'd really rather them be circles. So let's just see the difference. See if that was what I was thinking more of. Yes. Okay, sometimes when you're doing these things, you're gonna have to adjust kind of what you're thinking. But my suggestion is don't stop the thought process as far as make your prototype, and then from there you can adjust your measurements, right, into what you really want. And you know, it doesn't really matter how many of these I clip because I've got quite a few to make. So we're just gonna go along here and just snap a bunch out. Okay, I'll get rid of those 1-inch ones. So this one is a 3/4, and I think I got this at Hobby Lobby, to be honest. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna glue these to each corner on the bottom, okay? I'm just gonna kind of eyeball here where I want them to kind of catch. Okay, like so. Okay. So this will help me glue the bottom side on, I think. I just catch that little edge there. Okay. Okay. That gives me a good starting point here. Okay. Okay, now I'm only gonna catch this part here. Let me move this because just that little tip there. Okay, and I'm not gonna slide that under just yet because I don't want this to get stuck to this, okay? Okay, let's do the other side here. Oops, and I forgot to ink. let's just keep going over to this side. Do the same procedure, just making sure I'm catching those corners where I think they need to be to keep it together. Really, I think you could probably use any punch you want. Don't know that you have to use circles. I mean, you could use any that you wanted to. Like so. Okay. Again, this isn't going to be an exact science unless you like get all technical and start like measuring everything out, you know? Okay. Oops, sorry. I just hit the charging cord. All right, we'll give that a second to dry because before we move on to the other ones, we're gonna want to just make sure that our idea is going to work. Okay, now it looks like it does, okay? So when I decorate these, I think I'm gonna put little like, not these ones, I'll cut out the ephemera packs in the back of the things there. And I think I'm gonna put like these little type of things in the corner and then maybe a big focal point, you know, like this guy or something, you know, maybe a word or something to that effect. But I'll know when I get there what they're going to be decorated like. So what I was saying earlier is we'll have to downsize it because look, it's this is just a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. It's going to be too big. So these ones will end up going on a page like so. Okay, and then yeah, all right. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna pause the video again. I'm gonna make sure I have all of this stuff like chomped and ready to go, and then we'll glue it together again so you can see the gluing process. And then then we'll show like the finished look there. So I'll be right back again. Sorry guys. All right guys, let's get these little guys finished up here. So I'm gonna go much the same way I went before. But then I realized as I was inking that these are gonna be kind of, I don't want to say upside down, but maybe a little bit, but I think it'll still be okay once we get the decorations on them. So let's see, let's do this. I don't remember in the very first part of the video if I asked you guys if you're doing okay. Hope you guys are. Yeah, it was kind of an interesting week at work, so uneventful but yet eventful, if that makes any sense. I ran a mop like push broom and mop the other day, and I can't remember if I recorded on Wednesday because that was on Tuesday. Holy cow. And then on Thursday I did the same, and then yesterday I took a day off, so I'm just gonna streamline these guys. Just kind of keep gluing like I'm gluing. That's a little off, but that's okay. It'll all turn out the same. Still be cute anyway. Yeah, they're a little off on that one, but that's okay. It happens when you're gluing paper, right? Anywho, I'm kind of hoping today I'm going to get the rest of, or not the rest, but at least a good majority of the videos I want to get done today. And we have a birthday party to go to tonight, and then hopefully Christian and I will be able to film the next little video, because he's got a really cute project to do the young and the old. So yeah. There. Okay. There's two. Let's get this third one knocked out, and then we'll put on our little corner tabs. I have no idea what we are for time. And maybe we'll throw a little bit of decorations on one of them. How does that sound? I think it sounds absolutely fantastic. Okay. All right, let's get these glued on. So like that one, since I'm off a little bit, we'll have to go down just a little bit further to catch the edge of that. All of a sudden my fingers are getting shaky. Don't know what that's all about because I've already had breakfast today. So. Okay. Nope. Almost forgetting my own process here. How funny is that, huh? these on. If you guys don't mind gluing and crafting with me. Oh shoot. Okay, I'll set that flat and wipe this one off. Okay. I might have to cut 2 more there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. I mean, at least you know it's never going to be a dull moment, huh? Oh, and I'm being kind of quiet today. Not intentional, guys. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna set that aside, let that one dry. I need to get to dyeing some papers too. I think I'm just gonna keep kind of just going back and forth here. I was kind of messing with my head doing all 4 and then trying to go back and put the top one on. And that little added extra glue just gives some strength to it, right? That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, the other day I recorded week number 4 on those, on the most recorded or most viewed videos. Oh my gosh, it's crazy how fast life changes, doesn't it? Because it doesn't seem that long ago, like listening to my chatter, right? It doesn't seem so long ago, but really it has been. So weird, so bizarre to kind of like have a, for lack of better words, a chronological order of events, right? Yeah, it's, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's kind of cool, but yeah, like a couple years ago, this next video I did when I was still doing taxes in the office with that one lady, and that was like forever ago, it feels like. But yeah, so yeah, so it's also kind of a reminder, you know, just how far I've come in life in general. So that's always been kind of good to reflect back on that. The more everything changes, everything kind of stays the same. I don't know if that is the saying I'm looking for, but and I guess part of me, I mean, I have changed a lot over the last couple of years, but not in such a way that I don't recognize myself anymore. I will say though, I think I was sad long before all the stuff with my ex kind of came to a head. I think intuition wise, I think I already knew. I think I already knew what was coming. You know, I think I just chose not to see the warning signs, right? We don't see what we don't want to see. Oh, so I should tell you too, the videos with Christian will probably vary a little bit in consistency as far as him being on camera, because he just recently went back to service, which means when the rig calls, the rig calls. So it's not like they have a set Monday through Friday thing. He went to inside sales, which meant that he was home more than he was out, so to speak. But he wasn't getting near the hours he needed to be getting. So he made the hard choice of just going back to the field work, which, you know, I will say he's been back at it for a couple of days, and I can already tell kind of the change in his, the changes going on with him. He seems a lot happier. So that's good. I'm happy for him for that. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? And you gotta do what makes you happy. Gracie, is that you? Hi. I did put Hazel back in her kennel because she wouldn't stop harassing me while I had the video going. She was like right here on my tush. I didn't know what she wanted, so I was like, okay, girl, I can't deal with that today.
You need to go outside?
No, she had just come in. I don't know. I think she's just lonely, playful.
She has like three companions and then 3 humans.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna let those dry, but let's put something on here. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that because I want to cut out those big pieces. So yeah, I'm gonna leave these to dry a little bit, but these are they will be, I think I'm gonna use them. When I glue them in, I'm gonna glue these top corners, and then I'm gonna use it as like a belly band in the middle of the page, and so then they will come up this way, right? Maybe. There, I'll just stuck a little bit like this, and then fold out like so. Yeah, I think these are adorable, actually. So yeah, we will, in the next video, I'm gonna make one that will actually fit this direction on the page. So yeah, it'll be kind of more the same, but I won't do all 4 of them in that video. I'll just do one so that you guys can kind of see what is what with that and what I came up for with measurements. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Bye.